Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I'm finally doing my Q&A with Jam.
I'm tired.
Yeah, we're doing this at 1:40 on a Monday night.
It's 1:40?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
But it's getting done, so that's all that matters.
I'll wake up.
Yeah. I'm actually really tired too, so hopefully this gets better. But I've posted the little Q&A sticker 3 times and then we just never did it, so now we're finally doing it. Okay, first question. First one, what were you like in high school? We talked about this the other day, actually. Kind of.
About what you were like or what I was like?
Like if you went to football games and stuff.
Oh. That's the entire categorization of what you were like in high school.
I was in high school last year, so pretty much this is what I was like in high school. I would say I was a little bit different in high school. I definitely cared a lot about what people thought of me and had a very child mindset. Basically because I was too afraid to really post on my fitness account. I didn't even really make one until...
Bro, we got Cheeto in the elliptical room right now, which is a nice big room. I got the fan on in there and everything. And he is going crazy. It's been 10 minutes.
So then, once I got out of high school, I feel like I just stopped caring a lot about what people thought. And I was really involved in school. I just went to all the sporting events.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't go to any... I don't think I went to a single football game ever, except maybe one that I was pressured to go to, but I can't even remember if that was middle school or high school. And I just never, I don't really watch sports as is. So anything that I do, anything I'm interested in, I enjoy doing myself. So I would rather play football with my friends than watch football on TV. And if I'm not interested in watching professional players on TV play the game really well, I'm definitely not going to be interested in watching some 130-pound scrubs running around in high school playing it badly. No offense. So we weren't, we had a decent football team, but it's not we were one of these huge football high schools. So I don't know. None of my friends really were involved in it either. I did track in high school. I did it for 3 years before I quit for powerlifting. So in the same way that I wouldn't go and watch a track meet if I wasn't doing track, I wouldn't go and watch a football game unless I was on the football team. Okay. But I feel like we just covered sports. They're asking what were we like. I was a stoner kind of for the first year.
I hate that.
I was trying to be fit in and be cool and be edgy, and then kind of less the second year, and then by the third year I was this is fucking stupid. I'm just gonna focus on what I want to do, which is fitness. I got my grades up big time. I started going from B's and C's and a few A's to basically straight A's because I really fucking pulled my socks up and actually put in effort and just started training more, etc. So I basically kept to myself for the most part. I had one best friend. Earlier on when I was stoner phase, I would hang out with a bunch of people that all smoked, but that's all we really had in common, and I didn't actually really like them as people. And then I got this best friend. Cheeto's going crazy right now. But I got this best friend, and we clicked really well. He also happened to smoke weed, but that's not what we clicked on at all.
I'm so happy I got you after that whole stage.
Yeah, but once I found him and we just got along so fucking well and we wanted to hang out all the time, I didn't really care about having a huge friend group. I was just cool to hang out with him. And yeah, I was pretty introverted. I still am. But she's the opposite.
No, so I don't know why you say that. I'm pretty shy, but I can also make small talk really well. But for me to actually open up to people and be my silly self is kind of that takes a while. My grades, I did really well in school. I graduated with a 3.89 GPA. I was on honor roll all 4 years. I was naturally pretty good at school, but I did also cheat some of the time. So
okay.
I don't know. I did well. I went to Minooka, which is in Illinois. I'm from Chicago. And there I partied, I drank, I did smoke a few times. And that's kind of what was going on up there. It's a really small like cornfield town, so there's not much else to do, and then like sports are really big there. But then when I moved to Texas, the friends that I surrounded myself by were all like very Christian, like good kids. And then the saying like you are who you surround yourself with is very true. So like as I was around that all the time, I didn't party, I didn't really drink, I didn't really smoke. We partied more like our senior year, but yeah. So I was just a normal kid after I moved here my sophomore year. Okay. Do you see yourself at the Olympia stage in the future? For both of y'all. Damn, thanks for believing in me. Honestly, for me, probably not. Like, I think I could go pro, and that's kind of my goal. It's not really my goal to, like, go to the Olympia. I want to get my pro card. That's really my end goal with bodybuilding. I just love lifting, and bodybuilding is different. It becomes your whole life. You revolve your whole life around the food that you eat, your schedule, your water intake, your sleep, and I just don't have that in me. I'll have it in me for prep to get my pro card, but after that, that's probably my final goal.
Yeah, I got my pro card pretty quick, so if that was my final goal, that would kind of be like a letdown. So now I feel like pro show is like my next goal, but I feel like just knowing me, if I do well at the pro show, like, I'm hoping to place top 10 at the pro show, and that's going to light a fire in me to do even better the next year. And then if I can win that, then I go to the Olympia. And if I get, if I qualify for the Olympia, I'm probably not going to turn it down. Like,
Yeah.
I'm probably at least going to take a shot at it. If I show up and I place fucking dead last, then that's probably going to be it for me. But, I mean, I'd say there's a solid, like, 50% chance I'll be on that stage.
Yeah. The other thing for me is I'm only 19 though. Like James is 23. So he just has so many more years of lifting under his belt. I haven't been lifting for that long, so I don't really know exactly what my genetics are like at this point.
Yeah.
Like I have no idea how I'll look when I'm like 23 or whatever.
Or stage lean.
Yeah. The big one. This was asked so many times.
Did y'all meet?
They-
Gym.
Someone said, how'd y'all meet? But you can't just say gym.
I mean, we had been friends for like a while in the gym, and I mean, we just got along really well. And then, as time went on, and I get out of my previous relationship, like we just naturally grew more together, which is probably my biggest flex because she was going to a huge party school for college, and she was in a sorority, and I managed to just get her back over here. Back to Houston. I mean, she also wanted to. Like, you didn't want to do that for another year.
No, it was rough.
Yeah.
Like, it was one of the best times of my life, but not for 4 years. It was a great 1 year.
Great first semester. And then even by second semester, you were like, I'm fucking done with this.
Yeah, no. I was just coming back every weekend. But yeah, we literally just met at the gym, and we were just friends. And we, like, obviously have, like, all our Alpha Land friends. So we just had, like, the same friend group. What do you guys dislike the most about each other? No, you go first.
I have to go first? Alright. You might need to clip this out because I need to think. It's a big list I gotta go through. Just kidding.
Dude, I actually can't really, like...
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to actually think. You lose your phone all the fucking time. It is so annoying, bro. You can keep track of my stuff, like, really well, but it's at least, like, 3 times a day on average. You'll be like, where's my phone? And you'll look for it for like a solid minute, which is longer than you should be looking for it. Like, I never lose my phone.
Yeah, that's because you're...
If I lose my phone, it's for like 10 seconds. It's like, okay, which countertop did I just put this on? But she'll like straight up lose her phone, and it will be in like a crevice in the attic. And I'll be like, how the fuck did it even get there? Like, what did you do?
I remember one time it was like in one of your shoes on your shoe rack.
Yeah, yeah, it was like in a fucking shoe. I'm like, what the? Did you intentionally lose this? Yeah, probably that.
What do I dislike about you?
Also, you have really bad morning breath.
Fuck you. James has a really bad tendency of sitting in the car on his phone before or after we go somewhere.
Oh, I love that. That's my
No,
that's my
I
relaxation,
hate it.
bro.
He will just, like, we'll get home and I'll have food in my hands and he'll, like, I'll go set the food down. I'll already, like, be eating And bro walks in like 10 minutes later, and I'm just kind of like, what were you doing? Oh, I was just like, texting. I'm like, okay.
I mean, yeah, it's, like when I'm doing stuff, I'm not checking my text, but sometimes I get home, I check my phone before I get out of the car, and like I got people to respond to, and then other times, honestly, I just scroll through IG. I don't know, it's like, it's a comfy car. I feel safe in there, it's my safe space. So I just keep the AC on, I got the ventilated seats. So, yeah.
What's been your biggest struggle lifting over the years, diet, training, intensity, etc.? For me, 100% diet. Like, I love hot Cheetos and Takis, and they're so bad for you, so I really don't eat them anymore.
True. You
Like,
don't.
I really did cut them out of my diet, but it's really hard. Like, I do miss them quite often. And I also just don't eat the cleanest. Like, I try at least like one meal a day. I try to make it like chicken and rice, but other than that, like,
When you hang out with me all the time, it's like,
it's hard.
yeah, because I'm bulking now, so
Yeah.
I just kind of like try to get in the calories. So like we just went and got Taco Bell, and then before that we had a shit ton of sushi.
But to be
So-
fair, I'm also trying to bulk. So like at this point,
I mean, for me, yeah, biggest what was it, struggle in my lifting would just be, it would be the same thing for me. It's eating enough food. Like it's the biggest difference. Like with me and Kyle Wilkes, my coach, I think like the biggest, he just has so much sheer fucking muscle mass on him. And the biggest difference, it's not gear, it's not training, it's none of that. It's literally just that guy can fucking eat. Like he can just eat and eat and eat and eat, and he gets all his meals in. And when he chooses to properly bulk and eat clean, he can eat 6 clean meals a day, like big ass clean meals every day. And for me, it's like I train pretty fucking hard, and I don't sleep. I don't have like a great going to bed time and waking up time, but I usually get 8 hours of sleep every night. So I wouldn't say it's that either. The biggest thing is just getting in enough food. Like I've had like 2 meals today, so, and it's 1 a.m. Luckily I have this Taco Bell I'm gonna go eat, but that's only 3 meals. And then I had like a few, like 2 Gatorades at the gym, so I guess that's carbs. But besides that, it just needs to be more consistent. So that's why I usually resort to dirty bulking. I know I probably said, oh, I'm going to clean bulk this next time, but I usually just end up dirty bulking because it's just like I can eat 2,000 calories in like an hour if I get a couple burgers and some fries and a milkshake, and I can eat it over the course of an hour. But if I tried to do that with chicken and rice and like clean foods, it would take forever. It would take me a whole day.
I'm gonna answer this one because I'm a simp. The best thing you love about James? No, just kidding.
Beautiful face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I love about you most, actually?
What?
You care about what I have to say. And you listen to me, and you care about my feelings and when I try to explain something.
You have to speak up for the mic.
No, it's okay. They don't need
You
to hear
can keep going on about.
No, it's fine.
Well, that was just a one-way question. So thanks.
He said, "What's your current split with?"
With the pride flag emoji.
James, push-pull legs.
No, mine. I still think push-pull legs is a great split. There's nothing wrong with it. Like seriously, I don't know why these bodybuilders, they get on enough gear and they're like, all right, push-pull legs is bad now. It's like, no, it never stopped being good. Like if you do, like, it doesn't mean you have to do compound lifts on each day, but pull, if that back accessories, good. Push, you do chest, shoulders, triceps, good. And on your pull days, you train biceps as well. There you go. So now you got shoulders covered, chest, back, arms, and then on your leg days, obviously legs, and you're hitting each muscle group twice a week with one rest day. That's like perfect.
Yeah. I would say, because this kind of goes into another question, is going on a specific split really necessary if you're already going to the gym frequently? I would say the only time a specific split is necessary if you notice a certain body part is like really lagging, or you need to grow a certain body part to hit your goals. Like for me, Right now I'm hitting glutes and hamstrings twice a week, and then quads and glutes another day, and then push, pull, and upper. Because I need shoulders for bikini, and I need to grow my glutes and hamstrings like a lot. So I used to hit quads twice a week, but obviously I'm not doing that anymore. So I would say like if you have specific goals and a body part's lagging, then you can like change up your split. But really, I did push pull legs for 2.5 years. So
Yeah. I mean, I do push pull legs as well, but I just split up my leg days into quads, and then the other day will be hamstrings. So I don't really worry about glutes. They never need to recover. They never have a problem growing. So if I do a hamstring movement and it uses my glutes, I don't care. And if I do a quad movement and it uses my glutes, I also don't care. So I do quads, push, hamstring and calves, pull, repeat, rest. So it's 8 days on, 1 day off. And I'm on that special K, so I don't really care.
special thing. Most kill game in Fort. We never dropped a 20 bomb. It was 19.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Duo 19, and then but like trio, we've dropped well over 20. Trio and squads.
Yeah, I
and
think
then,
we dropped almost a 30 with
oh yeah, Noodle and
yeah,
Charlie.
when PhD Noodle
Yeah.
fucking was
I think it was Noodle and Charlie. I'm pretty sure that's who it was. And then solo, I think 13.
for me.
Maybe in bot lobbies something crazy like 17, but
Yeah.
then once I got into like better lobbies, yeah, like 13.
I don't know solo. I never played Fortnite solo because this sounds so stupid, but I'd get really scared. Like of just dying.
Yeah.
But my most with friends is probably 12. I think is the most.
You know
I've
what?
ever
To be
gone.
fair, I think the 13 kill game was in duos with you. I just got 13 kills.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Do you guys feel the age gap difference?
Yeah. I'm mature and smart as shit. No, I don't feel it. Like, I think once you get past like 18, kind of goes away. I mean, it's different for everyone, but because I know some people that are like 25 and they're like a man child,
Yeah.
and then girls tend to girls tend to mature faster than men anyway. So usually that's why girls, well, it's a number of reasons, but girls tend to seek out like slightly older guys, especially when they're in that college phase, and it's because like a freshman dude is gonna basically still be like a high school sophomore, but a freshman girl is usually gonna be, I mean, she might still do dumb shit, but she usually has more emotional maturity. So,
I would say for me, I don't really feel it, but I do like value your opinions and your advice, and I go to you for a lot of like questions. I feel like, but that's also because you're very intelligent. But I also just like, I don't know. I just trust you because you're older.
is it because I'm older or just because I give good advice? Because I could be like 2 years old and give this advice,
Yeah.
and you'd still
Okay,
trust me.
well, you're just a very mature 23-year-old. Definitely. But honestly, I mean, no, I don't really feel it. If anything, I like it because, yeah, he is mature. People, the kids my age that, like, are in college are fucking, I don't even know. They're different.
I want to tell my girlfriend I'm on PEDS. Any advice? Performance enhancing drugs. Just tell her.
Yeah.
And if she's like wants to break up with you or something over it, then that's stupid. I mean, she'll probably get like upset, but just talk her through it. I'm sure you have good reasons, and if you don't, then you should probably reevaluate why you're taking PEDS.
I agree. I think if you have them under control and you're educated about what you're doing, then it's fine. But if it is something like you're on trend and it's causing you to be like a major dick and like have
Chances are it's not on trend.
Yeah.
I get where you're going with this, but anyone look at his profile picture. He just looks like a dude. And chances
Yeah.
are dude is probably just running some D-ball or something, or like
Yeah.
maybe he's on a test cycle. So I'm sure it's not probably affecting your personality too much, and maybe you want to like eventually be a bodybuilder. So if that is the reason, then just be like, listen, there's only one way to be a bodybuilder, and natural bodybuilding is not what I want to pursue, and there's not nearly as much hype in it. So, I want to be on like the big stages one day, and hopefully she understands.
Yeah.
Dude, if I could get my parents to understand, then you can probably get your girlfriend to understand.
That's fact.
I actually remember when I was young, it was like one of my earliest memories. I was reading a magazine, and I think it was Ronnie Coleman I saw looking back, but at the time I had no idea who it was. I must have been like 5 years old. And I was like, Mom, what is this? Like, this dude was freaking huge. And she thought it was like gross, and she's like, oh, it never looked like that. That's so gross. I wonder what she thinks now. I mean, not that I'm Ronnie Coleman's size, but...
Did you move in together?
No, but we basically live together. We hang out a lot, but like we try to like keep boundaries and have alone time. That way we're not that coupled. It's just like constantly together. And like Steph and Gabe are coming this week, for example, and we've already agreed that like we're gonna have like me and Steph and Gabe are gonna have some boys time. And it's not just gonna be like me and Gianna hanging out 24/7, because like there is, for the guys watching, there's obviously a different dynamic when it's just you and the boys versus when there's girls there too. So obviously like we balance it, but during our waking hours, we spend more waking hours together than not together, for sure. Say by like a 3-2 ratio, like 1.5 to 1.
Yeah, I think what we started doing is like I don't sleep over during the week, and then like we hang out like all weekend, but just so like we get our shit done during the week too, because when we hang out it's so easy to like neglect like homework, videos I have to edit, things he has to do. So like we're trying to like not hang out as much like from waking time to like like 4 or 5 p.m. and then after that we just like hang out and do whatever, because like obviously we do love hanging out, but you have to get your shit done too. Next question: how stressful was prep on your relationship? So I would say it definitely got... Wait, let me think about it. It was definitely something...
I'm so sorry.
It was definitely something I had to get used to. Like, his whole life revolved around the food he was eating, his meal timing, his workouts, like stuff like that. And as he got closer to the show,
and content.
Yeah, it just became more about videos, food, prep, go to sleep. Like, that's basically all it was. So there was like a lot less time of us hanging out. We didn't see each other as much. He wasn't very emotional. He just had a lot on his plate, and I understood it was just kind of hard to get used to, because we've always like hung out a lot and just been very like emotional together, and then it all just kind of like changed. But I would definitely say his next prep I'll be like a lot more prepared and like understand it a lot more. I would say it's just something you have to understand. Like, when you're that starved and you're on drugs and just like different things like that, like it's just really hard on that person. So I know next time going into it, I'm just gonna be like way more prepared and understanding, and yeah.
Yeah, basically. I mean, I don't think the drugs have as much to do with it as like the food and the lack of variety. Like, your life just becomes very, very monotonous. So you don't really have any like dopamine anymore. You don't have any like motivation to do anything at all or expend any mental energy in any way, shape, or form to anything but eating and training. And that's it. Like, all, because you're on such low energy, you have such low food, such low energy, that your small energy reserve, all of it is being directed. I'm talking mental energy too. All of it is being directed towards next meal. What am I going to eat? Is the food prepared? Do I have to go grocery shopping? What do I have to buy? Check my meal plan. Oh, how's it different versus last week? Because the meal plan gets updated every week. And then towards the end, it was getting updated every day. And what am I going to hit at the gym today? I got to time all these supplements and special supplements correctly. So I don't, like, beyond that, I don't have any mental energy left to like show her any love or attention because I'm just like so tapped. I was just like tapped all the time. And like the like last of my mental energy was just going towards like doing daily vlogs every day. Dude, I was kind of like I was on demon time. Like I don't know how the fuck I did that cuz
Yeah.
now like 2 videos a week is kind of like a struggle for me, but back then I don't know what it was. It was just like I was so laser focused on the show and winning that I ended up becoming laser focused on like my career too. And I was just like just wanted kind of just like a brute force approach. But yeah, just pretty unemotional. That was the big thing. It's not so much that I was a dick. It was just like I wasn't sending cute texts anymore. I wasn't like being huggy kissy. Um, I wasn't doing any of that. And I also lose my ability to like speak well because I was on such low energy that I couldn't articulate my feelings for her anymore. So I would just say I love you a lot to try to like I would just try to remind her because I knew that I was being unemotional. So I would just try to say I love you more often than usual, but it didn't really do much to like mitigate the fact that I was kind of a
Yeah.
zombie.
Yeah. I was sad girl for a while, but it's okay. But it's funny because I remember someone commented on your YouTube video or somewhere, and they were like, once James is off prep, he's gonna be on, or like, be all over.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
said he made a
It
joke.
took like 2 days after
Yeah.
prep, like 2, 3 days of me eating whatever I wanted, and I was like immediately back to like just being really affectionate. It really did not take long at all. It was just a food thing.
Yeah. It just took like a few days after your show.
What would be your one wish if you knew that 80% of the population also got what you wished for? It couldn't be money because then
Yeah.
you would just get crazy inflation and then your money would be worthless. So what would it be? Happiness.
True.
Higher intelligence.
I was just thinking that. Wait,
Yeah.
that's weird.
Like there's no
Wait, but then I was
there's no
thinking,
downsides to that.
No, yeah, but there is. But if everyone's like super intelligent, who's gonna work like the lower paying jobs?
Everyone's intelligence goes up, let's say a fixed amount. So it's not like everyone becomes the same level of intelligence. So you still have the same variation, but everyone gets moved up like 20 points.
Okay.
I think. But then again, I don't like to go playing God because that probably wouldn't. Maybe things would be fucking disastrous. Who knows?
Yeah.
But still, I'd have to say that's like the safest one. Maybe like 10 points IQ. 20 points, maybe you're gonna get too many geniuses running around. Gonna start some evil shit.
Yeah.
Open a
Open
gate from
gates.
yeah. Open a gate from Stranger Things. Mm.
I wish everyone got a puppy. What? Watch there
What if
be
they're
like
not
dog
dog
food
people?
shortages or something. I'd be
There
like,
would be. There would be chaos. Maybe everyone take acid trip
no.
so you can all become enlightened. When are you gonna step on stage?
Next summer, hopefully. I'm grinding right now. I'm trying to get so big.
Next summer.
I have a year to get as big as I can, and then I'm gonna reevaluate. But I want our preps to kind of overlap because I think that'd be kind of sick if we're both shredded. Like, imagine the content.
Imagine how much we'd fucking hate each other.
I don't think so.
If we both did prep at the exact same time, so our show
Not
day was at the
exact same
exact
time.
same
Like,
time,
I was
there would
6
need to
weeks
be
out.
some overlap. Where I'm like 12 weeks out while you're like 5 weeks out.
Should I
That
go
way,
first? Do you think?
I don't care who goes first, but if we're both like 1 week out at the same time, we're gonna kill each other.
Oh yeah, I know. But like, nah. Yeah, overlap for
Yes.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, when did you first see/hear about Jam?
All right, this is the last question. Now I'm like hyper. Ow, that was sitting like that was really rough. I saw him at a really simple answer actually, the gym.
How'd you know that I was like a content creator though? Because you said you watched my videos before you even knew me.
But I think I asked who you guys were because obviously they had all the fucking little cameramen and all, and they were like the only guys at Elfleet that
They were
filmed.
making content, yeah.
Yeah,
back
because
then.
it was like I was like OG Elfleet because it's right by my house. But so yeah, and then I would see them go in there with their cameras, and I watched their YouTube videos.
And that's where she fell in love.
No, I didn't. I didn't tell you about my deadlift PR though. I was so happy.
How do I ask for a girl's snap in the gym from a girl?
Yeah, literally the basics. Just don't go up to her when she's like mid fucking deadlift and just... But don't be like creepy about it. Seriously, I mean that like really nicely. Just talk to her and be like, hey, I was wondering if I could get your snap. And she's either going to say, oh yeah, sure. Or she's going to say, sorry, I'm not interested. Or she's going to say, sorry, I have a boyfriend. And all three of those answers...
They're never going to say, sorry, I'm not interested. They're either going to say yeah, or they're going to say, sorry, I have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
If she's not interested, she's just going to lie. And also, I feel like I'm calling cap on your advice. You don't even know how your own psyche works. Because if a guy just came up to you and said, hey, I was wondering if I could get your snap, and there was no background, like,
okay, yeah, you gotta
working you at all,
shut
like...
the fuck up. I was gonna say you should talk to her a few times, but what if it's like she doesn't go there every day, and he's just like, damn.
Yeah, but still, you
miss
gotta approach first while she's not mid-set and make conversation first. How many minutes of conversation before you ask for the snap? I say you ask for the snap as you close out the conversation.
Yeah.
You say, oh, we'll have a good lift. Oh, by the way.
Damn, why are you so good at this, huh?
I mean, that's pretty simple. Because what are you going to ask for the snap mid-conversation and then keep having a conversation with them?
All right, nah. Last question is, what do you love most about me? That's how we're closing out the fucking Q&A. It's what do you love most about Gianna? It's somewhere in here.
You got a big butt. Like, comment, subscribe.
No!